Hey guys, what's up? It's Raul here again from CrossFit Down Under. Today we are going to be looking at the push-up. I want to break down the push-up just because I see a lot of things go wrong with it in clients here, and if you're just watching a video to find out how to do a proper push-up, I'm glad you've tuned in. Some of the things that go wrong with the push-up is people dropping their hips. Okay, I'll show and demonstrate what that looks like, and I'll try and demonstrate the correct way of doing it. Something else that I see go wrong with push-ups a lot of the time is people having a bad elbow and shoulder position. Okay, now I'm just going to give you a functional reason as to why I have the shoulder position that I'm going to explain. If you were to try and push something heavy away, like if you were to try and push somebody away, you would never push them with your elbows super duper high and out, okay? Like you would never push something like that, okay? And if you do, it's a little bit silly, okay? You would push them kind of within like this range of motion, okay? So your elbow would be roughly about 45-degree angles, okay? Maybe a little bit closer, maybe a little bit further away. So when you do your push-ups, I want you to think about the same thing, okay? If you're doing push-ups in this range of motion, cool, probably not the most ideal way of doing them, okay? You're not going to really develop true push-up strength from doing this, and you're not really getting the full benefits of the push-up, okay? So I'm going to get you to have your arms about 45-degree angle, and you're going to push away in this position, okay? Another thing I want people to think about in a push-up is, in your push-ups, you want to make sure that you keep your belly tight and your butt tight, okay? This is going to make sure that your core is nice and strong and stable throughout, okay? So it might prevent some of that hip sagging that we usually tend to see when people are doing high repetitions of push-ups. So I'm just going to turn the camera down, and we'll go on the ground. I'm just going to demonstrate a couple of push-ups. So the first push-up that I'm going to do, sorry, one second. So the first push-up that I'm going to do is going to be a good push-up, okay? So my butt's tight, my core's tight, I'm dropping my chest all the way down to the ground, and I'm locking my elbows out of the top position, okay? So those are good push-ups, okay? What I usually see go wrong in a push-up is I see people they have their elbows too far out, which is going to look like that. They go for a semi-range of motion, which looks like this. Or they drop their hips down too low, like this. Cool. Some of the other things that I see girls do a lot of the time is they'll do this. Cool. Those aren't push-ups, okay? They're not going to help you. They're not making you stronger. Don't lie to yourself if you're doing them and you feel like, oh, I'm getting something out of this, okay? If you want to scale a push-up, you can. You can go down to your knees. You're going to have good arm position. You're going to keep your butt tight, your core tight, and you're just going to go all the way down to the ground and press away while pushing both your chest and your hips off the ground. I hope this helps, guys. I'm going to try and do a video where I'm going to show you demonstrations and different variations that you can play around with push-ups. Take care as always. Raul from CrossFit Down Under. Keep watching these videos.